Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Infineon, California, or wherever this racetrack is taking place in, but I know it's in California. Anyway, welcome to Infineon. This is the Advanced Auto Parts 500 here. The Piston Cup Series drivers are ready to race 28 times around this famously known road course other than Watkins Glen. We have a lot of drivers here who are hungry for a victory. Let's go to our starting lineup, shall we? Quickly off into this, our pole sitter of today will be none other than Beth Jerton in the 99 car. Starting next to him will be the number 28 of Recency. Last week, finishing his first race without being in the runner-up position. Can he finish better than that? Still finishing in the top 10. Jeffy Nix will start next to the 22 of Hatchu Catchu, our winner for the past 2 weeks and dominator for the past 2 weeks. JJ Hopperberg starting just a few rows back from his normal position. He'll start next to Luke Borgowski, our winner in the Twisted Tea Truck Series race just Monday. Harold Davenport will start next to Kamikaze Games in the number 6. Ricky Martinez will start next to Robert Lucas in the 02. Jeffrey Davis will start next to the number 10 of Michael Norman. John Swittington will start next to Tiger Morris in the 01. In base Villian in number 11 will start next to Cameron Holbrook. Jim Thomas will start next to Anthony Finch. John Darby will start next to Connor Patrick, who just hasn't had a good few weeks ever since winning Daytona. Jordan Forbes started next to Derek Foster. Tib Foster, our runner-up in the Twisted Tea Truck Series race, starting next to Sweet Potato. No Drog Abs starting next to Andy Webb. Vitaly Mano starting next to Norm Collins. Barry Sloopmobile starting next to Tano Mako. Anthony Lopez starting next to Andrew Zimmerman. Parker Thompson starting next to Murray Arman. Nicholas Wilkinson starting next to Marcus Nelson. Swimming Pole starting next to Caleb Bernald. Rashad Freeman Jr. will start next to Joni Norton. And starting in the last row will be Aaron Daves and the number 93 of Kevin Barnett. So, good amount of races this season. We have a dominating driver of the number 24 of JJ Hopperberg, starting a few rows back, but wasn't just a fluke. Can he go up to the front and win the race? We will find out in this race, ladies and gentlemen. They are starting to roll off in this one. Let's take a look at some other drivers in this race. Let's go to number 28 of Recency, who is going to start next to our pole sitter. Last week started on the pole, if I remember. It didn't finish quite so well, but he's starting the outside pole, inside pole, whichever one it is. Can this be a good race for this 2018? We have had a repeat winner of the 24 of Hopperberg, a back-to-back winner as well. Can a new driver win this race, or will it be another repeat winner? Or, in fact, can the 24, JJ Hopperberg, take another win? Make it 3 in a row for the first time in this series history. Another driver that we should look out for of today will be the number 18 of Luke Borgowski. He's no stranger to winning road courses, as he did win the Twisted Tea Truck Series race on Monday. Can that be a big boost of confidence for this 18 car? Can that help him get towards the front? It would definitely boost my confidence if I won a race just a few days ago, knowing how the truck that I was running in is basically the same thing as the car that I'm running in today. Luke Borgowski didn't start so close towards the front in the Twisted Tea Truck Series race. He started pretty close to it. I think it was just a few rows back from where he is now, but he knows what it takes. He knows what it is. Whatever. He knows what it takes to win. I can't speak today. So let's go up to our pace car, who is about to roll off into a pit road. Beth Jerton will once again lead these guys to the American Ethanol green flag, because I think this is one of his second poles, if not his first, I believe. I believe it's either his second or his third. I'm not sure. In any case, Beth Jerton is going to lead these guys to the green flag again. Another quick driver we should also take a look at is the number 88 of Connor Patrick. Our Daytona winner is starting near the back of the pack. Definitely something that is not good for this 88 team. It's not having a good season after winning Daytona. Pace car's in. We're going to take it to Beth Jerton in the number 99. I'm going to go through this turn very slowly. And they're going to get the green flag. They're coming up pretty quick here. Here they come. I don't want to get too far back. Don't want to get black flagged. Beth Jerton will lead these guys to the green flag. The green flag is out and it is waving, ladies and gentlemen. Beth Jerton with a lot of speed entering the corners here. Can he clear the 28 of recency? Yes, he does, but ever so slightly. Just a bit of nearly contact there, but they're still pretty close together. Now Beth Jerton's starting to pull away from the number 28 of recency. Catch you in third. And Jeffy Nix is going to be in fourth, and the fifth position is going to be battled by Luke Borgowski or the number 24 of Hoferberg. Hoferberg will take that fifth position away, but not before Luke Borgowski is going to try and take that lead or take that position away. And a caution is out. I see the lights flashing. Caution is out on the first lap. Someone must have wrecked somewhere. Where's it at? Let's go back a little bit of ways. Came out pretty early. Oh, I see dust. Okay, I see what happened. Okay. Well. Okay, here we go. I see what's happening in front of me. Okay, let me go back a little bit of ways here. I said go back a little bit of ways. Okay, so caution has come out on the first corner of the track now that I realized. Andrew Zimmerman and the number 9 of Tano Mako were 3 wide with Barry Sloopmobile. And as you know, 3 wide never works on this track because it's so small. Sends those 3 cars flying and bashing into the wall. And Zimmerman gets hit by another car. Kevin Barnett gets, I believe, a slight bit of damage. So on the first turn, 3 cars are taken out. Drivers scram to get back into the normal routine. Does not look like there's any other wrecks besides that. So we will take it through this lap pretty fastly because it was pretty far ahead. And I believe this is where I can end it off here. Okay. Caution has come out on the first lap of the race already for 3 wide action gone wrong. Pace car will be rolling out pretty quickly here, trying to get in front of our leader, who is now Beth Jerton. We are going to take a quick commercial break in this race, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to find the pace car real quick. Okay, there he goes. We're going to take a quick commercial break while they settle this and clean up everything here. What is going to happen in this race? First, caution has come out on the first lap. Beth Jerton is your leader. How will things shake up? You're listening to the PRN, the Pigs Racing Network. We'll be right back.
Attention, all you metalheads. The album you didn't know you were waiting for is finally here. The greatest hit of Disturbed.
Ooh, yama-nama, yama-nama-nama.
All of your favorite Disturbed songs, including these classic parts.
Yama-nama, yama-nama, yama-na. Oh, yama-nama. Yama-na, yama-nama. Yama-na, yama-nama, yama-nama-na. Yama-nama-nama. Yama-na, yama-nama-nama, yama-nama-nama-nama. Yama-nama-na, yama-nama-nama, yama-nama, yama-nama, yama-nama-nam, yama-nama-nama, yama-nama-na.
With their unique style of self-imposed limited creativity, no band has ever done more with less than Disturbed.
Yama-nama, yama-nama-na, yama-na, yama-na, yama-nama-na, yama-na, yama-nama-na, yama-nama-ma, yama-nama-ma, yama-na.
This is the definitive collection for fans of repetitive vocal phrasing.
Yama-nama-na, yama-nama, yama-nama-nama-na, yama-nama-nama-nama-nama-na, yama-nama-nama-nama-nama-na, yama-nama-nama-nama-na, yama-nama-yama-nama-nama-na.
One band, one album, one never-ending song.
Yama-na! Oh, yama-nama-nama!
The greatest hit of Disturbed is available on 2 CDs or one single song MP3 download. Buy it now before supplies last forever!
Yama-mana, yama-mana, yama-nama-nama-na. Yama-mana, 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 yama-nama-nama-na. Yama.
Today's presentation of NASCAR Piston Cup Series action live from Infineon is presented by Little Caesars. Get y'all hot and ready deep dish heart attack live from Little Caesars. It's pizza. Few laps have been completed, but we're under caution because of 3 wide action gone wrong, where Barry Sloopmobile, Tano Mako, and Andrew Zimmerman. Those 3 drivers are not out of the race, but they have severe damage, and I would not expect them to have much opportunity to get back into this race. Bev Jerton is your leader. They're going to be going single file in this restart. Bev Jerton is your leader, followed by number 28 of Recency, Hatchu Catchu in 3rd. JJ Hoferbert in 4th. Rounding out your top 5 would be Jeffy Nix, Luke Burkowski in the 6th, Robert Lucas in 7th, Kamikaze Games in 8th, Michael Norman in 9th, and Harold Davenport in 10th. That'll round out your top 10. Pace car is in, which means that we are about to get the green flag again. Hopefully nobody wrecks and goes in 3 wide into the first corner. The drivers that were involved in the crashes look to be just fine, but Tano Mako goes into the pits. I was going pretty fast through the field and I seen him going into the pits. Bev Jerton will take first place, and JJ Hoferbert is trying to charge his way through the front. He takes 3rd away from Hatchu Catchu, but other than that, Bev Jerton is taken first. You gotta wonder if this race will now be played as a fuel mileage race, because if they have to go in pretty early, and JJ gives a little bump to Recency, but it affects Recency more than JJ. You gotta believe that this race will be a run on fuel mileage. I'm gonna continue that theory, because as this race continues on, they won't be running 3.5-minute laps as they were before. They have about 6 more minutes of tires and fuel wasted. You gotta wonder if there's gonna be more pit stops. JJ is really trying to take 2nd away from Recency. Look at how aggressive he is. JJ trying to make it a 3-in-a-row victory. He's trying to charge his way towards the front. He's going to pass Recency. Now his next target is going to be Beth Jerton, our leader. But Recency is not giving up second. He's still battling side by side with Hoferberg. This may be another one of Recency's rivals that is going to be brewing in the next few months. JJ has a really fast car. Now he's just trying to track down our leader and take first away. He didn't start too well, but he is going to take first. It could be possible. Friday, the IndyCar Series takes it to Freeway Super Speedway. Fast-paced action that you don't want to miss on Friday. Some of these drivers, including JJ Hoferber, are going to be involved in that race. That'll be a race that won't have cautions because of how long that track is. It's going to take forever to get into caution. So if you wreck, you wreck. You gotta battle your way back up towards the front if you can. I don't know if I ever got that. Anyway, JJ Hoferberg is going to be bumper to nose to tail with the 99 car entering this turn. He's going to try to slingshot past him. JJ Hoferberg take the first lead change of today. JJ Hoferberg will take first place away from that 99 car of Beth Jerton. And he is trying to burst his way through this field. Impressive run by this 24 team this past few weeks. JJ Hoferberg will take first for the first time today. I don't think anybody can necessarily challenge him because Beth Jerton was literally a second slower than Hoferberg was. Jeffy Nix in fifth, I believe. Yes, he is in fifth. Robert Lucas in sixth. Kamikaze Games is in seventh. Davenport in eighth. Norman in ninth. And rounding out your top 10 would be Porkowski. In any case, Hoferberg dominates the last 2 weeks, but he won't dominate this race. But he leads. Ouch. While Hoferberg is leading, I guess that would be the perfect opportunity to talk about our next 5 races in the Piston Cup Series. They'll be on the bottom right of the screen, right around here. You'll see the next 5 races from track listing names there. Today we are at Infineon. Next week we take it to Dover, the Monster Mile, which will be a fun race to watch. The week after that, we take it to Old Spice Speedway. Another race that'll be fun to watch. Then we go to California, Martinsville, and then the final race of the 5 races will be Talladega. Definitely some fun races for the next 5 weeks. 4 out of 5 weeks are all going to be double headers with the Twisted Tea trucks. JJ Hoferberg in first, Beth Jerton in second, Recency in third, Hatchu Ketchu in fourth, and there is a huge battle for 5th place here I'm going to watch. Robert Lucas tried to take that spot away, and he will. Well, almost. They're still side by side. Can Robert Lucas clear him? That's not going to happen. Jeffy Nix is going to come forward a little bit more. Jesus, excuse me. Kamikaze Games is battling with Davenport, as you can see on the screen right now. And Lucas takes that position away. Let's visit this battle right here. Kamikaze Games trying to make it. Okay, now Kamikaze Games is going to keep his position. Now Davenport's going to lose a few positions. It's going to take a miracle for anybody to catch up to that 24 of Hoferberg. He has a fast car, and if he's lucky, he'll have a really good pit stop and won't change a single thing about it. That car is pretty fast. If we go to the cockpit view, you can see how fast this car can really get. Hoferberg knows how to run his stuff. We got a lot of good races on our schedule as well. A lot of these races being double headers with the Twisted Tea Truck Series. I may have to switch up a little bit of the schedule and make less double headers, because there's like 10 like not even 20 races in a row with double headers. But you know, whatever. Let's go through the field itself. Andy Webb not having a good day at all in last position, followed by Caleb Ronald in 40th, Rashad in 39th, Kevin Barnett in 38th, Anthony Lopez in 37th, Norton in 36th, Swimming Pool in 35th, Marcus Nelson in 34th, Aaron Naves in 33rd, 32nd being battled by Barry Sloopmobile and Andrew Zimmerman, who crashed on the first laps, but it looks like he has the cars fixed. Nicholas Wilkinson at 30th, Parker Thompson at 29th, 28th is belonging to Murray Harmon, 27th, Sweet Potato. Derek Foster is in 26th, No Drog Avs in 25th, Norm Collins in 24th, Jim Thomas in 23rd, and Mace Bailey in 22nd, John Sludington in 21st. 20th is Jordan Forbes, Cameron Holbrook in 19th, and there was 18th battle with Anthony Finch, Vitaly Mano in 17th, I believe. No, 17th. Tim Foster is in 16th. Jeffrey Davis is in 15th. Ricky Martinez in 14th. John Darby in 13th. Tiger Morris in 12th. Luke Pergowski, our Twisted Tea winner, is in 11th. Entering the top 10, we have Davenport, who's in 10th. Connor Patrick goes into the top 10 at 9th. Michael Norman's in 8th. Kamikaze Games is in 7th. Jeffrey Nix is in 6th. Robert Lucas is going to be the first car in the top 5. Katchu in 4th. Recency in 3rd. Beth Jerton in 2nd. And being the race leader right now is Hofermer. Zooming past this field, not giving away any sorts of weakness. Where's the 24 car? We are about to hit green flag pit stops. We just have a few more laps to go in this one. Then pit stop should be starting. I say we can take another quick commercial break here. JJ Hoferberg, your leader, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. There's plenty more action coming your way pretty soon, I believe. This is PRN, the Pig Racing Network. This is the Advanced Auto Parts 500 live from Infineon. We'll be back after these messages again.
I have a structured settlement and I need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
I have an annuity, but I need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. 877 cash now.
They've helped thousands, they'll help you too. One lump sum of cash they will pay to you. If you get long-term payments but you need cash now,
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
877 cash now.
877 cash now.
877 cash now.
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. Call now.
Introducing brand new Blazing Buffalo boneless wings from KFC. Yep, boneless. Each made with 100% premium breast meat and glazed in our special new Blazing Buffalo sauce. Hurry in and get 6 for only $2.99 or 18 for $8.79. Also available in honey barbecue. No bones, all flavor at KFC.
Today's presentation of NASCAR Piston Cup Series action live from Infineon is brought to you by Doritos. For them making amazing chips, they sure make weird ass commercials. JJ Hoferber has been leading ever since he took the lead away from Beth Jordan after the first caution that came out. Jordan is in second, but is being chased down by Recency in third place. Katchu is in fourth, and way back there is Lucas in fifth. pit stops are still a long ways away in this race, ladies and gentlemen. But either way, it looks like Hoferberg could even have a great pit stop and just zoom by out of here as well. But you never know, because remember, we had a dominating car of Jared Lewis in the Twisted Tea Truck Series. Just for some reason stay on pit road and never actually got out of pit road. That did not really work out, did it? He ended up finishing in the, I think it was like the bottom 30s. Yeah. Bev Jerton still a full second, even more slower than JJ Hoferberg. JJ Hoferberg cannot technically dominate this race, but he could lead the most laps and win it and give it a 3 in a row win. This 24 team has been nothing but trouble for the other guys. This is coming up on lap cars, including as Rashad Freeman Jr., Kevin Barnett, and Andy Webb. They're all going to be eaten alive by Hoferberg. We've had one caution this entire race. However many cautions there are in this race will be the only amount of cautions in this week, because Freeway Super Speedway and the IndyCar will not have any cautions. But there will be wrecks, for sure. Cars are going to be going over 230 miles per hour. They're going to be 3 and 4 wide. Of course they're going to wreck. You'll just have to see how. JJ Hoferberg is in first, and Bev Jerton is going to be nowhere found in the rearview mirror. Pit stops are going to be coming up here in the next 2 laps. So we will definitely see some position changes. And lap cars seem to not hurt Hoferberg at all. Will there be cars that come in early because of the caution laps, or will it just be a normal pit stop for most drivers? Wow, Kevin Barnett really held up Hoferberg on that exchange. That'll really slow him down a few seconds. Fastest lap has still been that 24 car. It does not look like anybody's going to change that mind. Pit stops are going to be coming up this time by. I can tell that for a fact because now I know that it's 14 and 15 that are the laps that come in. And yeah. If Hoferberg continues to pull away from the field, he could even get into the pit stops and come out before anybody else comes in. Absolutely nothing these drivers in the back could do. Just 24 is just too fast for them. Hoferberg is just way too fast for these drivers. 10-second lead between number 24 and the 99. Pit stops are not going to be made from that 24. You'll come in the next time by, maybe. I had to sit through a 30-second dominating race of JJ Hoferberg in the Indianapolis road course, and I'm sorry, I can't do anything about 24. He's just too fast no matter how the ratings are, and I'm not screwing around with the ratings. He is just that damn good. The ratings are all the same too, so don't even tell me that I rigged it. It's all the same. Cars are all the same, they're just having bad weeks. And Overberg is just always having great weeks. Did anybody go into pit road in the first place? No one did anyway. But I do like this camera. Get to see the drivers who are coming around and all that. JJ Hoferberg is having some issues with some lap cars, you can tell. But that really won't hurt him because he's way far ahead. Hoferberg's not going into the pits either. Not this time by. But it's better to head to the pits now instead of later. Because you really won't have much time. And I think he just bumped into the 21 and just told him to get out of the way. We are still green in this race, so that means that there won't be any yellow flag pit stops unless a crash were to happen. So far, Hoferberg is trying to track down two cars that are right next to each other, so that does not mean any sort of good for him. He is surrounded by lap cars. But he's trying to get through them all, and that's what he's doing. Beth Jerton is still pretty far back. Hoferberg just still having some good laps, but definitely can be a little slower than what Jerton's lap times are. Jerton is not necessarily gaining any ground, much at all. Who knows when these leaders will pit? Because we'll have to find out here. Hoferberg's looking low, so he'll be entering the pits, it looks like. Yes, he will. If he has a good pit stop with no mistakes, he'll definitely still be your leader. Here comes Hoferberg. And I think a few other drivers are going to come down too. Will it be a quick 4-tire stop? That's looking like what it's going to be. I think some other drivers even stayed out too. I think Hoferberg is the only one that came on pit road that time by. Could have that been a smart plan forged by that 2014? It could be a smart plan. But the pace car lights are on. So Hoferberg can stay out if he wants to. But the problem with that is he'll have not so fresh tires. So how did this caution happen? We go through the field. Hoferberg was in the pits at the time. See some dust. Lots and lots of dust. Just not showing me the wreck here. Where's the wreck? Okay, I don't know where this dust is coming from. Those base car lights, are they still on? I can't tell. Stupid base car, where are you at? Okay. Okay, so they're on now. I see dust, but where's this at? Where is this caution at? Let's go back a little bit of ways. Let's go to the pace car and let's find out by myself here. Whoop, wrong way. So where is this caution at? And this started a long time ago. Holy crap. Oh, okay. Okay, so it started when Hoferer was on pit road. I was wondering why there was... Okay. Ah, No Drog Evs gets spun. Or does he get loose? No, he just bashes into the 0-2 of Robert Lucas and goes flying. And that'll bring out our second caution of today. So let's fast forward this a lot. Let's head into the pit road cycle because you'll know that there are a lot of drivers that are going to be entering pit road in this time by. There we go. Caution number 2 has come out for No Drog Evs hitting the 0-2 of Lucas, but being spun out because he just went too fast. I'm going to speed this up by a little bit. You'll know that a lot of these drivers are going to be entering pit road, but who's going to stay out? We know a few drivers are going to stay out. You can see the pace. You can see the drivers are coming in. Most drivers are coming in, but the ones that are staying out is the number 24 of Hoferer, because he made that pit stop pretty early, so which means Hoferer has the advantage because of what he did. I call that really smart strategy by that 24 team. He just has a lot of good strategy. He came in the pits as soon as the caution lights were on. I couldn't tell it was under caution. I really couldn't tell. So yeah, that took me a little while. Lucas is staying out and a few other drivers are staying out. Lucas is on the lead lap, so he'll come on second. This race for pit road is going to be quite intense. Recency comes off first in this occasion. Kamikaze gets off third. Beth Jerton has a bad pit stop. Jeffy Nix is going to be having that treatment where he's stuck on pit road for no reason. But there is a big battle for positions here, you can tell. A lot of positions are going to shake because of these pit stops. Any case, that looks to be the end of that. Jeffy Nix, I don't know what happened to him. I don't know why it does that. The pace car lights are on. They're off. So that means that Hoferer is going to be in first. Lucas is in second. Vitaly Mano in third, one of his best starting positions right now. Recency in fourth. Kamikaze Games is going to start fifth. Oh, here comes Kachu. I believe he's coming to get his position back. So I'm going to say sixth. Connor Patrick in seventh. Norman in eighth. I believe Jerton's going to be in ninth. And Borgowski is going to be in 10th. So definitely the biggest mover of today so far is that Vitaly Mano, who started near the back and now he's in third. Let's see if Hoferer can pull away from the field, because he does have fresh tires, but at the same time he does not have the freshest tires on the field. That'll go to the guys who just pitted. So this race will not be won under fuel mileage, as we do have, when this pace car enters pit road, it'll be 10 to go. I can already tell that Hoferer's gonna be aggressive as hell, because he is one hell of a fast car. As you can tell by the fastest laps. And for Recency were to be in second, that would have been a hell of a fastest lap battle, but it's not. Instead it'll be Lucas, Vitaly Mano in the top three. Lucas's best lap is 2 seconds slower than Hoferer. Pace car is going into pit road, so which means that we're going to see Hoferer giving us another green flag. Wow, Lucas bumps into him and he moves out of line. They're going to come to the strike. They're going to hit it at 40 miles per hour. There's a few drivers that are on pit road still. Looking like they're going to try and fix some damage and all that. But in any case, the green flag is back waving in this race, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Lucas trying to get first place, but with Hoferber's fast car, it may not work. You see Andy Webb coming back onto the field here. There is a lot of cars battling for positions here, but Hoferber is just too fast for that 0-2 car. Who is in second? Recency in third. Vitaly Mano dropping positions. He's basically a lapped car holding up a lot of cars. Almost. But I'm not going to say that because he ain't a lap car. But Hoferber is in first, but Lucas is still fighting to get that position back, but he's just not working. Another caution has come out. What is this for? Another caution has come out. What corner did this come out in? Jesus Christ. Smoke. I see smoke. Super slow motion here. We could take a look from the pace car's angle. Probably a spectator camera too. Yes, we could see Sweet Potato being spun out. Is that right? Yeah, Sweet Potato being spun out by the number 11 of Invasive Alien. Oh my God. I told you these guys were going to be aggressive. So Sweet Potato does a full 360, and is going to bring out our third caution of today. And these caution lights really freaking suck, because I'm noticing these cautions way too late. So here we are again with another caution on this racetrack. We're going to quickly zoom past this a little bit here because I'm not doing any sort of breaks here. Let's go through. Let's wait till we get to the. Let's let him cross the line one more time before I do anything like this. At this point, I'm probably going to hit the live thing again. Now you'll have to wait a long ass time to do something. Few drivers do go down pit road, I've seen. Okay, here we go. Let's first go to pit road. Yeah, you can see a few drivers coming off pit road. I think they went and got tires. I'm assuming. Hoferber will restart first once again. Robert Lucas still in second. Recency in third. Katchu in fourth. Connor Patrick in fifth. Michael Norman in sixth. Kamikaze Games in seventh. John Darby in eighth. Beth Churton in ninth. And rounding out your top 10 will be the number 3 of Harold Davenport. Pace car's lights are off. I am going to fast forward it as far as I can, really. Okay, this is as far as I can go because this is as far as the replay is rendered. So, I mean, it's not too far from where I really want it to be. But, whatever. When this pace car heads into the pits, it is going to be 6 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Well, what a race. Hoferber has led most of the laps with a really dominant, fast car. The only issue is there's been a lot of cautions too. So I'm probably expecting this restart to probably experience a caution. I don't know. Can Lucas be aggressive on this restart? Because you know that if Lucas is aggressive on this restart, you know that he can take that first place away because he would love to get his career best first place. Pace car rolls into pit road. Hoferber will lead these guys to the green flag yet again. Once again, Lucas gives a little nudge, like they always do. And then they start spreading apart. Let's go spectator cam on this one. We're starting to go double file here, which is, I guess, fine. And the green flag is going to be waving. yet again. Who's going to be the more aggressive one in this restart here? It looks like Hoferber is pulling away. I'm taking the spectator cam just so I know that if I could see anything going on, I could see it firsthand. Let me pause it. Okay, it's green. I see green. I was going to make sure. So Hoferber is pulling away pretty quickly off that car of Lucas, the 02 of Lucas. The lights are still green, so that's fine. It's good news. We get through a lap without a wreck, baby. Hoferber is pulling away, but can Lucas catch up? Can Recency take over that position and even try and make a battle for first? We'll find out in this situation here. Hoferber is pulling away. Look at him pull away. Go back to TV1. Okay. So Robert Lucas still trying to hold on to a second, but Recency is literally on his bumper. Wow. There's a great battle for second here. A few drivers do head into pit road. Still trying to fix up some damage, I would assume. Or change some tires. Could that be the face of Hoferber, maybe? Could Hoferber even go into pit road? If another caution were to come out, you would probably assume that he could, because we would be spending about 9 minutes in caution laps. Probably even more. And that does not mean anything good for tires and the fuel and all that. Hoferber pitted a few laps. I think it was about lap 16 when the caution came out, and the rest of the drivers pitted 1 lap later. So if Hoferber could stretch it out and a caution doesn't come out, it looks like Hoferber will be our 3-peat winner. Robert Lucas trying to take first place away, but he's not fast. He is not fast. 2 seconds slower than Hoferber. That 2 seconds really does hurt someone. And Recency also trying to take that position away. Now he's going to be heading into the position that he's famously known for finishing in, and that's second. Recency does have a fast car, so that means these 2 fast drivers are going to be battling their way up towards the front. But they're going to be side by side for second. Recency does have the fresher tire advantage against Hoferber and pretty much everybody else, except for, you know, everybody else that he pitted with. Buzz, buzz. Recency now trying to go and get Hoferber as we do hit 5 to go. Recency is fast, ladies and gentlemen, but still not fast enough. Faster than Hoferber, still a second slower. But it could all change. If a caution were to come out, that would definitely be the advantage to Recency, who does have 1 lap fresher tires. Recency is in second. Lucas falls to third. Kachu is in fourth. Cotter Patrick is in the top 5. Michael Norman in 6th. John Darby in 7th. Davenport in 8th. Jordan in 9th. And Kamikaze Games rounds out your top 10. In any case, Hoferber could go down pit road anytime to dock off with fuel at any time. I'm going to take a look and see if there's anything that you can see in the cockpit. I don't think you can, because I think it's all the same. I think so. Let's go forward. That's the goddamn pace car. Yeah, it really does not look like there's anything different that you could see between these two. It all looks the same. Hoferber with a 129. Recency Oh, okay, I was going to say Recency is actually faster, but no, he's just a little bit slower. Just a little bit, not by much, but still a little bit slower than JJ Hoferberg. But those two are pretty much split between each other. We're about to hit the 3 to go mark in this race, ladies and gentlemen. This is a pretty intense finish. I think Lucas got a little loose entering that corner here, and Katsu's going to try and take advantage. Lucas is trying to get his career best finish of 3rd. But it'll also be a career best finish for 4th if he loses a position. Recency is charging. Recency is trying to charge his way through the field. He ain't the 2nd fastest anymore because that belongs to Andrew Zimmerman, number 44, but he is nowhere to be found on the top 10. Recency trying to charge his way towards the front here. It will be 3 to go this time by. Hoferberg with a 129.3. Recency a little bit faster than Hoferberg. That's got to scare Hoferberg a little bit. He knows that he does not have a lot of time. And he is not that... I mean, granted, Hoferberg is only a little bit slower, but a little bit is the difference between, you know, 1st and 2nd. Recency is just a little bit faster than Hoferberg, but is it enough? Is it enough for Recency's first victory? You know, for this race being about 3 seconds split, it can get intense. It can. Because Recency could charge down. Let's go on board here. You can see Hoferberg's right there. Anything could happen in this race. Oh my God, look at how close Hoferberg is in his mirror. Looks like there won't be a caution disadvantage to Hoferberg. It does not look like there's going to be any sort of disadvantage to Hoferberg. Recency hits a 129.6, definitely a slower lap to Hoferberg, but not that slow. 2 to go in this race, ladies and gentlemen. 2 to go. Hoferberg's up in the front. He's trying to make it a 3-peat, but Recency's trying to make his first win happen in this race. Hoferberg just a little bit faster than Recency that last lap, but only a little bit faster. Oh boy. Recency's trying to catch up. Lucas is still in 3rd. He's holding on to that spot pretty firm. Will it be enough for Recency to get his first victory, or will it have to wait till another race? Hoferberg is not going to take any advantage of pit road, so that will not factor into this race, ladies and gentlemen. Recency is not faster than Hoferberg on that lap for sure. Hoferberg will hit the white flag sponsored by Credit One National Bank. Hoferberg is going to try and make it a 3-peat, ladies and gentlemen. Recency having a 130 on that one. Hoferberg hasn't even hit 130. Hoferberg is definitely trying his hardest. He's trying his hardest to make it a 3 in a row here, but he doesn't have a lot of pressure on him. But Hoferberg is looking his way into first place yet again. Hoferberg won at a road course at Indianapolis. Hoferberg won at Bristol. In both those races he dominated. This race, he didn't lead all the laps, but he still dominated. Hoferberg, ladies and gentlemen, will not be caught up by Recency, but but Recency's going to get the runner-up position, which is his best finish of the year by like 3 or 4 races. 3 races. Hoferberg will not be caught up in time. If Recency had a little bit more time, he would have caught and catch him, whatever. But it won't be enough. Hoferberg, ladies and gentlemen, is going to win the Advanced Auto Parts 500 live from Infineon, ladies and gentlemen. Hoferberg gonna be your first 3-peat winner in the NASCAR Piston Cup Series. What a race by this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to the official standings. Recency is 4 seconds back from the actual victory. But then again, a lot of action throughout today's race. Lots of drivers out of the race. Tanner Mako out of the race. Well, not out of the race, but 4 drivers a lap down or out of the race. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. What a race. Hoferberg wins it, ladies and gentlemen. Recency comes in 2nd. Lucas gets his career best in 3rd. Catchu in 4th. Norman in 5th. Connor Patrick in 6th. Darby in 7th. Davenport in 8th. Churton in 9th. And Kamikaze Games comes home 10th. Tim Foster comes in at 11th. Luke Goskowski 12th. Jordan Forbes in 13th. Davis in 14th. And your top 15 ends with Tiger Morris. What a race. Hoferberg is your first 3-peat winner of this season. Absolutely mesmerizing. All the way started 5th. Recency finishes where he qualified. Definitely a great race to everybody who participated in this race, ladies and gentlemen. We take it to Dover next week, so maybe we'll see a lot more action happening in the front of the pack. Hoferberg is going to try and make it a quad peat, but it's going to be a triple peat for now. From all of our sponsors here on the PRN Pig Racing Network, we thank everybody who watched this race and enjoyed it. We take you to Dover next week, but my name is Taylor the Pig. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next week for Piston Cup action from Dover. And tune in Friday for a freeway super speedway action from IndyCar. Have a good one, everybody.